We're back right here on NASCAR Northern Style. I'm Christy Love. This is Rob Hahn. I believe you have an interview for us to view today, don't you?
We had a good interview, if I may say so myself, with Erica Waibel, a rookie in the sportsman class. Before we get to it, though, I'm curious to know, because whenever we talk to someone like Erica, inevitably we talk about women in racing and people like Danica Patrick. What do you think of Danica Patrick?
I think she's getting a lot of airtime.
I think it's great. I think the more airtime for her, the better, right?
No, I think it's great. I've seen her on some secret commercial. I've seen her probably every other magazine I open up. She's
easy on the eyes.
She's not hard.
Yeah.
She has a very pretty girl.
And she's a pretty good racer, too.
That helps.
All right, enough about Danica. Let's talk with Erica.
You're a rookie in the sportsman class. What's it been like so far this year?
Oh, it's hard to get used to. It's way faster than I'm used to, and the cars are hard to control.
You know, last year you had a bet with your dad and went something like if you won 3 features in the short tracker division at Raceway Park that he would let you race, not just drive, but race his sportsman. And then he kind of reneged on that. Maybe you could take us through that.
Yeah, well, he told me that if I won 3 features that I could drive his sportsman. Well, it said that I could practice until I was ready to race, but he didn't think I'd win 3 in time to make the end of the season in the short track or in the sportsman. So then after I won 2, he said, whoa, you can drive it out here at Raceway. So he kind of changed his mind, and then at the end of the year I ended up getting to drive it in one heat race on the last night.
What was that experience like?
That was better than my experience out here so far. I could at least keep up then. Now I don't know, it's hard to get used to.
A couple weeks ago on the show we talked with Nick Murgic, who's followed a similar path, racing the short trackers at Raceway, now a rookie as well in the sportsman class here. And he said that his main goal is just to stay smooth. Is that kind of your goal headed into this season or going into the season?
Yeah, at this point I just want to be able to just kind of get the feel of the car and keep up with the rest of the pack and just gradually get the feel for it.
What's been most challenging so far?
Oh, I don't know. It's getting used to the radios and stuff. I'm not used. Usually I can see everything. I've got the big headrest and everything. I've kind of got to depend on a spotter for when someone's outside of me, so that's weird.
What about the most fun?
It's a lot more power.
We mentioned, obviously, your dad, Randy, a little earlier. Tell us about his role in your racing career.
He does pretty much everything. I do just little stuff like oil changes and check nuts and bolts and stuff, but I wouldn't be able to do it without him.
You probably don't want to give him that much credit on television, though. You know, he's going to get a bigger head.
That's okay. He'll help me more.
She works on the car. Yeah. Tanya was just pointing out that you have a spot on your shirt. God forbid that someone has a spot on their clothes while they're working on a race car.
Yeah, I did the oil change this morning, so I got that on my shirt. I don't really care, though. I wear it, my worst outfits to go to the racetrack.
Certainly with the recent running of the Indianapolis 500, there's a lot of focus on Danica Patrick and certainly women in racing. You're probably tired of hearing about these questions, but do you give it much thought that you're a woman in what's been traditionally a guy's sport?
I don't think I think about it as much as my dad does. He's always worried about somebody wanting to take me out just because I'm a girl or something, but I don't. Once you're on the racetrack, I don't think anybody really thinks about it.
What are your goals beyond this season? Do you plan to stay in the sportsman class for a while?
I would like to, as long as I can afford it.
Thanks, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Hi, Erica. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Good. I know Rob has talked to you about racing in general. I actually would like to know how someone like you decided to what made you decide you wanted to go at 100 miles an hour around a track and take a chance of hitting a wall?
Well, my dad raced. He's been racing since I was born, so we just watched him as we were growing up, and when I was 16, he asked me if I wanted to drive a car. I was supposed to share with my sister, and ended up wrecking that one the first time I drove it, and then he bought me a short tracker when I was 18.
So you had to share, and that's how you took care of having to share. You wrecked the car, now I don't have to share anymore. That's brilliant. Everyone will remember that. Now, I know you said it's a family thing. Do you have anybody else who supports you in this?
Well, my sponsors help me a lot. There are a few family friends kind of help out. Gens Ryan, we know them, and Meyer Trucking. And then Grade A Gutters, there's some family friends.
Okay, do you have a significant other that helps you out at all, that supports you and watches and does whatever it would take?
Nate, my boyfriend, is on the radios with me, but otherwise he's got to help Brent, his brother, in the Thunder car, so he doesn't help out with the car too much.
So does he get nervous when you're out there?
I don't think so. I think my dad gets nervous now that I'm in a bigger car that's going faster. So.
And how are you liking it?
Oh, it's different. It's hard to relearn it all. So.
Now I understand you're 16th right now, which is pretty darn good for just starting. Because I know that you've only been doing this a couple weeks now, and that's pretty darn good. That you're up at 16 out of, I believe, like 25. That's not so bad.
Yeah, we're getting the hang of it.
She's showing her girl power.
Trying.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. So you just got a driver's license. Oh, no, now you're allowed to drink and drive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got that messed up. I'm kidding, by the way. So is there anything that you're hoping to do with this in the future? Do you want to see yourself go to bigger tracks, or is this just something that you're really enjoying doing now and probably where you'll stick with?
For now, we're just working on trying to run up front in this thing and hopefully do this for a couple years and maybe move up after that.
Right, so you're aspiring kind of to do the Danica Patrick thing, maybe?
I don't know if I'll get that far.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be so bad, right? I mean, everybody wants a secret commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, it was very nice to meet you. I'm hoping that you have a real great race tonight. Are you anything special planned or anything extra on the car you're thinking might help you out this week?
No, they're changing something right now. I don't like it when they do that right before the race, but that's okay.
So you can't wait for this to be over so you can go check it out. Well, I'm going to relieve you so you can go make sure your car's all right. We're here on NASCAR Northern Style. Thanks a lot.